Hey there, welcome to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show that is dedicated to progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal, and today to music other than rock, which is the show that we're doing this morning, Music Other Than Rock, which will feature an artist from the country music genre. Yep, I'm saying it, country music. I know people believe I hate country music, and they wouldn't be far off from that. But for some reason, I like this particular country music artist, and we're talking about Hank Williams, the greatest. I think, everything about Hank Williams should fall well within the reason why I hate country music. First of all, it's twangy, which I hate. It's very country-ish and very western-ish, which I also hate it. The music is like old and kind of rural sounding. His voice is twangy as hell. There's every reason why I should not like this, because it's a stereotypical sound for country music, which I don't like. But for some reason, I like this man a lot. And the other thing is that the reason I don't like country music a lot is because my parents played it all the time. I just couldn't stand it after a while, and went on at length about Hank Williams, but for some reason it never made an impact on me. I just liked his music, and I don't know why. I think maybe the one thing that might explain it is that, the label on my hat is blinding people, so I'm trying to keep it a little bit higher than normal. So anyways, I wish I had a cowboy hat. It would have suited this video a little better. Anyways, I think maybe the reason I like this particular artist over the others is that I always like western movies. I read western books. I like that whole western kind of genre. I just never liked the music that went with it. But he has that kind of cowboy look to him. Looks like he could be Gene Autry or one of them. And so for some reason, I like the man. For me, he fits in with Clint Eastwood and John Wayne and Gary Cooper and Randolph Scott and Gene Autry and whoever else you want to throw in there that I can't remember right now. Audie Murphy, of course. I don't know why I forgot him. Anyways, so I really like Hank Williams. Got quite a few songs that I like too, so it's not just him in particular, it's his songs as well. Most of them I know, not because I spent any time listening to him myself, but this was something that... Sorry, I'm just looking for my glasses up here. Just give me a second. There we are. I forgot what I was saying. Just for some reason, I heard them in the background all the time, and they just kind of, especially when we were driving in the car anywhere, that's what they played, country music. Sometimes, back in those days, it was mostly the radio, so I wasn't inundated with one particular musician from a CD or from a cassette that bombarded me the whole time, which I'm grateful for now. But back then I got the Conway Tweedies and the Merle Haggards and the maybe not George Jones, but some of those people I got quite a bit of. And Hank Williams and Hank Snow, those guys, got them all the time. So, but Hank Williams I like. This particular album I've been listening to, it's a greatest hits. Sorry, I'm trying to get it so it's not being glared. Oh, there it is. That's a little better. Well, maybe over here might be better. I don't know. Anyways, you can see it's a kind of a bust of him. And it's got 24 of his best songs on it. I mean, there's probably some others that aren't on here that I know, but, it's consistently... I'll say one thing about his stuff. Everything goes the shortest song on this particular CD is 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and the longest is 3 minutes. It's there's only one song with 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes right on. Everything else is 2.2 minutes 41, 2:42, 2:45. Always right on that mark, and I guess that's probably just the standard for the time period. So, anyways, there's a couple here that I really like. The ones that I like the most, Your Cheating Heart, which is the number one song, like the first song on the album, on this particular album. I love that song. I play that, you know, I sing that a lot. It's part of my singing routine. That there's about a couple dozen songs that I sing on a given day, and this was definitely one of the ones that was in that. I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, another great tune. Cold, Cold Heart, I like that. I'm just looking down the list here. Most of them I know. Take these chains from my heart and set me free. Yep, love it. That's amazing, eh? I'm so lonesome I could cry. Honky Tonk Blues. Honky Tonkin'. It's kind of a weird way of saying we're going drinking, but that's what it was about. Wedding Bells. There it is. Setting the World on Fire. You know, and he has that other standard thing that you get from country western music, which is that it's all about hurtin', as they say. Those hurtin' songs, Losing Your Love, you know, like self-pity run riot here. Anyways, you know, they used to make that stupid joke about what happens when you play a country western album backwards. You get your car back, you get your house back, you get your wife back. Yeah, I know. Stupid, right? Anyways, it's not something you want to listen to when you're feeling down, because it's just going to put you right into the gutter. But I have to say I like it quite a bit. I got this album not too long ago, so it's going to be on my album hauls for the month of August when I do it at the end of the month. And I saw it there, and I thought, you know what? It was right under the Andrews Sisters, which I did last week. I got that. I seen that Andrews Sisters, and I grabbed it, and I'm looking at it. And then I looked at their next album, and it was this one. I thought, wow, I got two albums that, like, I think are going to be albums that I'll listen to, you know? And that's what it's about, like, stuff that you're going to listen to. Now, I'm a big rock fan, so 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to progressive rock. And then the other 10%, I'm listening, like the other 9/10 of the 10%, I'm listening to hard rock or heavy metal or pop. And then there's just that 1/10% where I'm listening to stuff other than rock. But this is going to be amongst that. This is going to be amongst that. The Andrews Sisters will be some of that blues stuff. Aretha Franklin. Can't think of her name right now. Anyways, there's some other stuff I will listen to on occasion as well. I actually try to explore some of this stuff a little more too, just because I think this kind of music, especially the country music, will lead to interest in some forms of rock music that have that country flavor to them, like the Eagles, of course, are the most obvious, the Leonard Skinner and that southern stuff. And there's some of that outlaw rock, which some people have suggested that I might like. I don't know about that. Anything that's kind of country-ish, I kind of shy away from a bit. There are some people, though, who I like quite a bit, who have that country influence in their music. Neil Young's one of them, for sure. He has a lot of folky sound to his music, but he also has that country kind of feel to some of his songs. Leonard Skinner, of course, and I'm the Eagles, of course, as well. But there's a few others too that I can't think of right offhand. But Allman Brothers, you know, they call it Southern rock, but it does have a little bit of a country flair to it as well. And of course, the Everly Brothers, who I did last week as well, they have that rockabilly country music to it. I like Teenage Head. They got a rockabilly sound to them, which also has a little bit of a country influences as well. I like Miley Cyrus, and she has a large amount of country influence, as does her father, who has a lot more, but I don't really like him much. But I like the twanginess of her voice for some reason. Anyways, and she can go into the rap stuff, which I don't really like. I don't really like rap at all. I try to steer clear of it as much as I can, but we're not talking about that today. We're talking about Hank Williams, a man who I think he had a certain kind of respect, I guess is what you're giving him. Certain kind of legendary status about him that you don't get a lot of in any genre, but he certainly has that kind of legendary status. I mean, he died fairly young too. I think he was 27. So he died in that 27 club, right? You know, I think he was 27. He might have been 28. I'm not sure. Anyways, definitely gone too early, probably, and never got to really take over. But he was top notch when he was here. That's for sure. So if I hope you like Hank Williams, or like, you know, maybe you have a Hank Williams story you want to tell, that'd be great too. So I hope you did enjoy this video. I kind of enjoyed doing this. It was nice to, you know, give some attention to this genre that I basically don't like. It's not my least favorite genre. The rap is probably my least, and then this, and then maybe disco and funk, and then there's probably a few other types of music that I don't really care for either. But this particular guy doesn't get the kind of reception that he probably would get in most if he was anybody else. But anyways, there you have it. Hank Williams, gone but never forgotten. I hope you like this video, so please like and subscribe. I much appreciate it. And we'll be back next week on more than rock, music other than rock, sorry, with another artist that's not rock oriented but might be of interest to you. Take care.